not official until you hear the music. And now it's time to head down to Stafford County.
That is where our Allison, Holly, and Tucker have been hanging out all morning long. Hey, guys.
Hey!
Good morning.
Woo! That was a rough game, didn't you guys think? Oh.
Yeah, in fact, I'm hydrating after.
Right,
Watching everybody run around tires me out.
Yes.
Hey, listen, we have come out onto the fields here of this amazing soccerplex. Berry Hill is with Stafford Soccer, and so we understand this is a pretty big deal, this tournament that's going on here this weekend.
Yeah, it's huge. There's 15 states, about 15,000 players coming in between here and the VYSA complex down in Fredericksburg. Yeah, so we've got 6 fields here today. A lot of people coming in.
And Barry, we understand as the GM, you're pretty influential, not to, I know you're a humble man, but brought in to create this amazing complex to attract tournaments just like this.
Yeah, exactly. I came in about 11 years ago to the Stafford area, and I worked with the Board of Supervisors who have done a great job, and this was part of our vision. I've got some board members, staff behind me who made this happen. We've got another 2 fields coming on as well, but part of the reason of putting these fields in was to make tournaments come to this area, promote this area.
Hey, Barry, these fields are a little different. This is not natural grass.
This is artificial turf.
But this will last for how long? Do we have any idea?
It's roughly between 10 and 15 years. The carpet goes in, but then they can just come in and put a new carpet in.
Oh. And you can play under a lot of different weather conditions.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, I played in natural grass, and we didn't have the opportunity to play a lot.
Exactly. So this was
Clay when you grew up.
Yes.
Yeah. And the soccer ball was actually a stone. It wasn't a real ball when Tucker played.
But yes.
So yeah, basically these fields we can play on in any weather. Obviously, apart from thunderstorms, it's raining, we can get out, and everything's good.
Well, I don't think you're going to have to worry about any of that this weekend, right?
No, absolutely beautiful weekend. We are going to storms tomorrow afternoon, so just a quick heads up. Tomorrow afternoon, our best chance for storms, but otherwise just kind of hot and humid. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yep.
Everybody.
We'll toss
Tucker's
it in.
ready to play if you need him.
Yeah.
We'll get him out. We'll get him out.
You have an over 80 league. That's what I need. All right, Aaron, let's toss into you.
Welcome back. Time now 8:13, and we are in Stafford County this morning, and we've learned a lot about Stafford already.
Well, I see 4 young ladies ready to talk to us this morning. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, thank you, Steve, for calling us all young. It does not go unnoticed. He did.
Thank you. He's a sweetie.
So this is one of our favorite times. It's time for our Fox 5 First 5. And this is Charlotte and Courtney Harris. And since Charlotte is too cute for words and clearly ready for the holiday, Charlotte, can you model your outfit real quick? Just walk the catwalk there. Pose, strike a pose, nice, work it. She's going with the Star-Spangled theme on this July 4th weekend.
It's good. Courtney, can you tell us all about Charlotte as she models a little bit? What'd she like to do?
Charlotte is 5. She's very active. She swims for the Marlins on a summer swim team. She also cheers for USA All-Stars.
So you're very active too.
Yes.
Right.
Very busy. Yes.
Do you know, Charlotte, do you have a cheer? Do you know a cheer that you could do? How about this? Say, go USA.
Go USA.
Exactly. Perfect for the July 4th weekend. Now, what school are you going to next year?
Grafton Village.
Grafton Village? And are you going to be in kindergarten?
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, big step.
You know, between you and me, I think you might be the cutest kindergartner there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What lovely manners. So what do you love about, obviously, raising a family? I know you were born here, right?
I was.
So this is what you know. It's where you choose to stay.
Right.
The best thing about having a family here?
While Stafford County has grown, it's still a very small hometown community. Has the hometown feel. We love everything that's available for families. It's just a large county, and there's so much to do for your family here, for the children of all ages and adults.
Perfect. All right. And so how are you spending your summer?
We swim a lot at the YMCA. My girls swim on the summer swim team. We will be going to Government Island. We did go to the Children's Theater at Riverside Dinner Theater. So we have lots of activities planned.
Do you like to go to amusement parks?
We love amusement parks.
Well, as luck would have it, we have a gift pack for you and your family to go to Six Flags America. Now, you do have to travel to Maryland. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Road trip from Stafford. Here you go. You want to put this backpack on, or you just want to see what's in it?
It doesn't match Hall today. Let's just, the red and the pink, you know.
See that?
I know.
Allison has to go with the theme.
Well,
Okay, well, we're just going to look in our little bag here, and you guys do it. You work over there.
Thank you. Have a super
Yeah,
summer.
and look,
You all too.
isn't that
Thank
so
you
cool?
so much.
Okay, that's our
Thank you.
special baby
Tickets in
today.
here.
And
Allison, we got a bonus because you see the sign that was made?
did you make the sign?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I love you right back. What's your name?
Avery.
Avery. Oh, we got the cool A names. All right. And there's Mommy, too. Thank you, Miss Avery. Thank you. Beautiful girl. Oh, my. Very patriotic. Look at the glasses.
Right, the red, white, and
They go
blue.
well with Charlotte's outfit.
Everybody's ready to go. All right, I'm going to do the weather quickly. We'll toss it to Aaron. We'll be in the low 90s later today and overnight lows in the 70s.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks again, Avery. Thank you, Charlotte.
back.
Oh, there we go.
She wanted to model it after all.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Awesome.
Nice little cinch sack on the back for all your summer goodies. Fits perfect inside.
All righty.
All right, Aaron, we'll toss it into you. How's it looking? Guess where we're going, Annie?
We are headed to Stafford, Virginia now, where our Tucker, Allison, and Holly have been hanging out all morning long. They will be there till 11 o'clock today. Let's check in with them right now. Hey, guys.
Hey, so Tucker and Allison are working the crowd, and the crowd is amazing here in Stafford, Virginia. And I, in the meantime, have the honor of sitting down with Paul Milday. Paul is the chairman of the Board of Supervisors here in Stafford County, and it's a job, let's just say, you know pretty well since what? This is your third term?
This is my third term, my 12th year, yes.
So, you know, I'm always humbled by people who want to do that kind of job because it's a lot of work. So what keeps you coming back? And it's not an easy job. It's hard to please everybody.
Sure it is. Yeah, no, what keeps you coming back is you get to see the changes you can make, positive changes in your community, and you get a lot of appreciation in addition to people who maybe aren't as happy.
Did one of your constituents have a little problem with you, Paul? What's going on?
I was hit by a drunk driver about 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Not in
Oh.
Stafford County. Just want you to know it was a county next, a neighboring county about 3 weeks ago.
Well, how are you doing? That's
I'm doing
serious.
great. Yeah, it was a head-on collision, and I got lucky. I walked away. I wasn't one of the 27 people that die every day in drunk driving accidents in America. So.
Well, God bless
Yeah.
you. Man, I'll keep you in my prayers.
Thank
and
you.
I do like the July
Yeah.
4th themed cast.
You like that.
Pray for you healing quickly. All right. So, you know, we always like to challenge our
Yes.
county officials. I hope, are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Okay. Woo. All right. Here's your weapon.
Unless I don't know the answer, then I'm...
Then I'll do it then. Here's your little dry erase. You write down what you think the answer is,
Okay.
and we're going to do a little Stafford trivia.
Am I gonna...
And this can be your lifeline.
Am I holding this to me or to the...
And then you can reveal it,
Okay.
right? And
All
I
right.
see that guy with the tall hat back there. You might want to ask him. He'll give honest answers. See why that's funny?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. First question. In what year was Stafford County founded? Was it 1776, B, 1984, C, 1893, or D, 1664? In what year was Stafford County founded?
Okay,
You
I've
have
got
an
that.
answer?
I do.
What is it?
It is D, 1664.
Show the camera. He nailed it. Yes, 1664. All right. One for the Board of Supervisors here. Okay. What president has his boyhood home in Stafford County? Is it A, George Washington, B, Thomas Jefferson, C, Barack Obama, or D, George W. Bush? I think this one was pretty quick.
Yes.
Answer?
It is George Washington.
It is George Washington's boyhood home, yes. Sorry,
Very
not
fun.
you. All right. Our third question. Here we go. The White House and Capitol Building has sandstone from what park in Stafford County? A, Great Falls Park, B, Shenandoah National Park, C, Government Island, or D, Prince William Forest Park? The answer
is C, Government Island.
Oh, my
Yes.
gosh. No wonder you were elected to a third term.
That's in my district. by the way.
There you go. Well, you better get that one right. Okay, and the last question of the morning here is President Washington, President Lincoln, tip of the hat, Walt Whitman, and Clara Barton all visited which famous house in Stafford? Was it A, the White House, B, Chatham Manor, C, Kenmore, or D, George Washington's Ferry Farm?
It was Chatham.
It was Chatham. There it goes. Chatham Manor.
All very easy questions. You gave me softballs. Thank you.
Not always easy, because you know what? Sometimes people live in an area and they don't even
know.
really know, right? So
Yes.
it's wonderful that you do. If you had to sum up Stafford in one sentence, what would it be?
A great place to raise a family and to start a business.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Why is it such a great place to start a business?
Well, we've been leading the Commonwealth in economic indicators, low taxes, job growth, wage growth, new business growth. We've made a point of making creating a good climate for businesses to prosper and create jobs. We're trying to create jobs, and we've done a really good job doing that. About 13,000 jobs in the last decade have been created here, and there are a lot of high-paying government contracting type jobs, but also the other jobs, hotel industries, recreational industries, things like that.
Well, clearly you have done a good job in your 3 terms, so continued success with that, and please take care of yourself and feel well.
Thank you very much, Holly.
All right, let's go ahead and check in with Tucker now and talk a little weather. It is starting to get a little bit steamy.
Yeah, it is.
Good job.
You got that right, Holly. Starting to get a little warm and humid out here. Speaking of warm, I'm getting a little nervous. I'm with the Sheriff's Department here in Stafford County. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so far so good. We haven't any problem with the crowds, right?
So far so good.
All right. You see anybody who looks like trouble?
It's tough the guy standing next to me.
Yeah, exactly. I'm getting nervous. All right, just real quick, tell me about this vehicle behind me.
He'd be more able to...
Tell me about this vehicle behind me.
It's called the Bearcat. We use this for our SWAT missions, so it's a pretty sturdy vehicle, as you can tell.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it does. We bring it out more for missions and stuff like that, high priority calls, things like that, where we're needed for the SWAT team to come out and handle business. So that's what we use it for those types of situations.
All right, and I saw you guys have drones.
Yes, sir, we do.
Yeah, I got some drones up here. We'll take a look at those maybe a little bit later. But yeah, just amazing. Thanks for coming out and joining us today.
Sir.
All right, let's do some weather. Thank you for calling me sir. You're the first one ever to call me sir. Let's do weather. All right, we're looking at temps later today in the low 90s. I'll toss it into you. These guys are all asking about you, Aaron.
Well, tell them I said hello, Tucker. All right, then. Moving on to traffic.
All right, welcome back. Of course, we're in Stafford County here all morning long, and what a great community, lots of great organizations, and I'm joined by a very special organization. Lisa, tell me your name and who I'm with.
Okay, so I'm Lisa Rosa. I'm with Second Chance Dog Rescue here in Stafford, Virginia. We're a small breed rescue, primarily focused on these little ones. People often tell me that you can't find little dogs for adoption. Well, obviously we have plenty here, and we have several more at home that are all looking for homes. We also run Helping Paws, which is an outreach program here in the Stafford and Fredericksburg area. We're primarily with the focus of providing food to people in need so they don't have to surrender their animals.
Oh, look at that, right on cue with the kisses. Are you kidding me? Lisa, tell me how you got involved. This is, of course, a great cause, and there's so many pets and dogs and cats and, of course, all kinds of animals that need help. How'd you get involved in this?
Well, we started approximately 10 years, my boyfriend Jesse Reeve and I, and we just saw that there was a need for small dogs to find homes, and so that's how we started that part of our program. But then 2 years ago, I started seeing just people wanted to give up their dogs because they couldn't afford them. And so I reached out to people in our community. Walmart is a big provider for us, as well as some of the little businesses. They collect food for us. And just started talking to people and said, if I provide you with food, will you keep your animal? And they said they would.
Oh, that's wonderful. All right, if people want to get involved, how can, is it just really people down here in Stafford County, or people across Washington can get involved?
Yeah, across the Washington area they can be involved. Certainly locally, if you want to foster one of our dogs, that would make it easier. But if you want to provide food or, money certainly is always in need to help with the spay and neuters, you can go in.
Wait. We agreed amongst the man we wouldn't mention neuter. All right? Thought we talked about that. All right. Makes me a little uncomfortable. I know it's important. What's the biggest challenge with some of the smaller dogs?
Just getting them to feel safe. A lot of times they've been kenneled all of their life, and that's they need to learn how to be a dog.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being involved. I know it's a great cause. For more information, where can people get a hold of you?
Our website, www.secondchancedog.com.
All right, and all these guys are up for adoption.
Yes, sir, they are.
All right. You know where to find them. They're cute as can be, and they're just beautiful. They all got big smiles on their faces. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks everybody for getting up early. It's getting hot out here. I see a little sweat. Right?
Yes.
We're starting to sweat. We're going to be in the low 90s later today, hot and humid. Second Chance Dog Rescue, thanks for joining me. Allison, I'll toss it over to you.
All right, and you're going to be happy you did, because I am standing here with Robert Norman. He's the kitchen manager at Amy's Cafe, and that is in Fredericksburg. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
It's nice to meet you.
Good morning.
So I know we're here to talk about the food, but please give me like the 20-second recap of the historic building that you're in.
The building was built by a man named Basil Gordon. We think it was we know it was over 200 years ago, but because the records were lost, we're not positive how old the building is.
Right.
He was an import-export business. Business flourished. Then it became a field hospital during the Civil War.
Field hospital during the Civil War, right.
Then later became a roadside diner.
Yes.
Where people could just pull up in their cars, honk their horn, they'd come out, and I guess it's
the first drive-in.
Yeah, the modern
with
drive-through.
Good food. I love it.
No roller skates because it was all gravel.
I love it. All right, in the last 10 years or so, it's been Amy's Cafe, right?
Last 10 and a half, yes.
Last 10 and a half. So it's American fare, naturally.
Comfort food.
Comfort
is what
food.
we'd like to call
What'd
it.
you bring out today?
Well, today we have our sweet potato fries with our chipotle turkey wrap and ranch dressing. Here we have our signature best-selling sandwich is our Reuben.
Okay.
Over here.
Low calorie, it looks like. Right on for me, yes.
Then we have our country fried steak.
You weren't lying about comfort food.
Yeah, mashed potatoes, pepper gravy.
Right.
Right on time.
Yes.
Then we have our Benedict. Really good seller on Sundays. This is a classic, and this is our Chesapeake, what we call a Chesapeake Benedict. It's made with a crab cake instead of ham or Canadian bacon.
Okay.
And then...
It's like a game show. What is under...
Another favorite
behind the third
is
curtain.
our sausage gravy and biscuits.
Right. Now, you've got a crowd here, so I'm sure they're waiting to eat some when we're done talking about it. Okay, again, the restaurant is on Cambridge Street, and I'm sure the area is just so lovely. And thank you for coming out and joining us today.
Enjoyed it.
All right.
Had a blast.
Okay, you guys ready to taste?
Yeah!
Okay, so I'll throw it back to you guys. Yeah, thank you so much.
Making us jealous once again.
We're ready to taste it out.
First, though, we are live in Stafford, Virginia, where we're celebrating hometown heroes, founding fathers, and state champions.
Plus, you do not want to miss an all-new Tucker tries it as he goes one-on-one with an Olympic hero. Al?
Yes.
Good Day at 9A starts now.
Give me the green light, 'cause I'm ready to go.
It's a party, huh? It's all you know it. Let's switch it up.
Start the show dancing because we have
the officer who is blown up nationally dancing. Come on, hello. Can you do this on that? Dave, we're so happy you're here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You have brought all my dreams true. Because I believe every zip code should be a dance party. And with someone who's been on America's Got Talent,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean, now we have like the professional.
Not to mention Good Day, DC. Right. Oh.
Right?
Quick move.
Oh, just stay right there. Okay. All right. We got a big hour coming up. Yes. We're going to tell you the 5 must-stops in Stafford, Virginia.
And we're going to tell you if we've convinced you to move here, which we probably have at this point. We're going to talk in with the real estate agent and see what's kind of available out there on the market.
And I'm going to swim a whole lap against an Olympian gold medalist.
A whole lot.
Tougher.
Yeah, I don't want to either.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so it's hot, not stopping us from dancing, but...
It's hot. Yeah, we're now in the upper 70s. We'll be in the low 90s later today. Quick look at the forecast.
I like this room without a roof.
Oh, I love it.
Stafford!
Yeah.
Yes, and we are happy. Coming up. Back to you guys.
Aw,
this cute little pup. Hey!
Adorable. Thank you so much, guys.
All right, 9:13, and we are zip tripping to Stafford, Virginia, and it looks like they're having a great time out there playing some sports, enjoying the weather.
It looks great out there.
Do it before it gets hot,
Right? You know, if you've never stopped in Stafford, you're missing out. Now, where are we here? Okay. You're missing out. And this morning, we're getting a tour of all the town has to offer with our weekly edition of the 5 must-stops.
For details, let's head back out to our ladies, Allison, Holly. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is so exciting.
We're having a great day.
We are having a great day. Okay, come on with us. We're going to walk out. Come down here because the zip trips have gotten so big. I mean, I know they may be here for the soccer tournament, but we think he might actually be here because of the zip trip.
He didn't want to say it. Fox News correspondent Brian Kilmeade's here. We just happened to see him.
He swears he didn't call it sick.
Right.
That this is a scheduled day off. Look at him. He's in the zone. This is there. Brian, can you give a wave? There he is. His team. They're, of course, out of New York, and this is a big deal, this soccer tournament.
But it speaks to, like, how it attracts teams from all up and down the Eastern Seaboard. So this team is from New York.
Yes, exactly. So 15,000 soccer players are coming to this tournament. So this, indeed, is a must-stop for them.
Yes, it is.
But Stafford offers so much more than even just this.
It sure does. Let's take a look right now. The 5 must-stops of Stafford, Virginia.
Number 5. Stafford County's wineries and breweries. If you're looking for a chilled glass of Pinot or a nice cold craft brew, Stafford County is the place to be. Home to 3 breweries and 2 wineries. Number 4, Government Island. This historic 18th and 19th century quarry site provided sandstone for the construction of the U.S. Capitol, the White House, and other historic buildings in the D.C. area. It now operates as a 17-acre park, historic scenic nature preserve, and archaeological site. Number 3, Crow's Nest. This nature preserve is located on the southern border of Stafford County. It is home to lots of wetlands and wildlife, including plant species, nesting bald eagles, songbirds, and fish. Number 2, Riverside Center for the Performing Arts. This dinner theater and conference facility opened in 1998, taking a concert, musical, or play. It's also a hot place for wedding receptions, military balls, high school proms, and much more. And number 1, George Washington's boyhood home at Ferry Farm. Washington's family moved here in 1738 when he was 6 years old. Take a self-guided tour featuring colonial artifacts, an archaeology lab, and the site where Washington's house once overlooked the Rappahannock River.
All right, and you saw one of the 5 must-stops highlighted there was the Riverside Center for the Performing Arts, and we happen to be here with Patrick Ahern, and Patrick is the production artistic director.
Producing artistic director. Yes,
okay, for the Center for the Performing Arts.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
I am happy to be here.
Oh, my goodness.
We love telling everybody about the Riverside Center for the Performing Arts.
Let's tell them more right now.
Well, we've got a 20th anniversary coming up this next June of 18, so this is our 20th anniversary season, but just an incredible facility here in Stafford County, right off of exit 133B.
Yes.
And we do 6 full-scale Broadway musicals every year. And
in Stafford, Virginia, that's amazing. And in fact, this is a picture of Les Mis.
One of our gold standards was Les Mis, yeah.
Look, I know he doesn't want to brag on himself, so I will. Patrick was in the original Broadway production of Les Mis, so I think you know a thing or two about it.
Know a thing or two, and you're aging me now. So.
Oh, no.
No, that's okay.
You look like a young man to me. Tell us, what do you have coming up?
We're currently doing a show called Some Enchanted Evening, which is the songs of Rodgers and Hammerstein, and it was a great way to honor our 20th anniversary. And then we've got 7 Brides for 7 Brothers coming up. We've got an incredible production of On Golden Pond coming up in the fall.
Nice.
Our first ever Christmas Spectacular.
Okay.
A show that we're not supposed to announce for another month yet, but I think we're okay. We're the regional premiere of Mamma Mia right here in Stafford County, Virginia.
You're going to have to extend the run of it, I'm sure.
I think so.
You're going to have to extend the run.
And then on its heels, we are the first company in the area to be granted the rights to do The Hunchback of Notre Dame. We'll close out our season. So.
And I also love how you allow the community to come in and use your beautiful venue, too.
Oh, my God.
Gorgeous.
Actually, today, we have a presentation. The Riverside Foundation for the Performing Arts has their summer camp for the underprivileged. So I welcome the community. We want to be the performing arts center for the area. So,
well, I definitely think you've met that goal already, but good work to come in the future.
Yes.
And everybody come out and enjoy local Broadway here in Stafford, Virginia. This is Patrick Ahern. Holly, over to you.
Allison, I think our case just keeps getting stronger and stronger for people to come out and check out Stafford Indeed, because they've got so much to offer. So if you're thinking, what could I get if I actually went down there and did a little real estate tour? Well, that's where Heather Hagerman comes in. She's
Bill Banker. It's so good to see you. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I think it would be a pretty fun job being a real estate agent in Stafford.
You know what? It's fantastic. The people are great. The properties are great. We have the Potomac River. We have so many wonderful natural resources. It's wonderful.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and show people what's out there.
Okay.
And let's start in that, like, you know, $349.9 range. If I had to throw out a number.
If you just had to throw one out. So there's a great neighborhood called Woodlawn, and this property is actually 13 Fox Lane on a half an acre. It's 3 bedrooms. Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, over 3,000 square feet. Great house, close to everything.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
So now all of a sudden the drive into D.C. doesn't seem so bad.
Not at all. And you're right, very close to the VRE in case you don't want to drive into
Yeah,
D.C.
exactly. So you've got the option. All right. So let's look at house 2. This is $600,000, which is not a small amount of money, obviously, but you get a lot.
You get a lot, and with mortgage rates right now, it actually doesn't feel as painful as $600,000 used to.
Right.
But this one is actually over 3 acres, and it's over 6,000 square feet.
Wow.
5 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, entertainer's dream. It's got a movie room in the basement. Great property.
I'm sorry, movie room and 3 acres?
It's new. And it's brand new.
And it's brand new.
And it's brand new.
In a brand new neighborhood?
Yeah.
Wow. So I bet there's a lot of development. Are there a lot of new neighborhoods?
There are. Actually, there's 58 new homes under market, 348 planned, and there's 75 communities within these new homes we're building. Not all of the communities are brand new, obviously, but there's a lot.
people are coming.
Absolutely.
People are coming
They want to
All
be
right.
here.
And last but not least, $900,000. We're still not even at the million mark, which
Not
for
yet.
many neighborhoods in the DMV, you know, they're there or even more. What do we get for $900,000?
So this is just under $1 million, and this one is actually over 6,000 square feet. It's in another entertainer's dream. It's over 3 acres again, but this one's on the Potomac River.
Oh, nice.
You've got your own boat slip, navigable water, and I've been told, haven't done it myself, but I've been told that anywhere from the Potomac River you can get anywhere in the world. So that's pretty appealing to me, but this is a beautiful home.
And how long do houses on average stay on the market here?
Actually, we're down 22% this year. So the typical days on market these days is about 42 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the secret is out there,
The
right?
secret's
People
out there.
know.
People want to come to Stafford.
All right. Well, if you want to come look, Heather's your gal. Thank
Love
you
to help
so
you.
much.
Thank
and we'll
you.
continue our fun from our zip trip here in Stafford throughout the Good Day Hour. Back to you guys.
That house was stunning.
I'll take any one of them.
Had a so pretty.
But the
Love
drive.
it.
All right, welcome back. So, you know, Tucker's tried a lot so far this summer.
Yeah.
Pottery, indoor skydiving, face painting, cleaning a boat.
Hanging out in a boat.
Hey, exactly. New experiences for sure, but a real challenge. This time, well,
A
maybe
little
not.
different, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got faith in him. He's going head to head with a local Olympian, and he and Holly joining us now with all the details. All right, Tucker, are you going to get in the pool and show us what you got?
Yeah, I'm going to get in the pool.
I see. Don't you have this aerodynamic suit outfit that you call
Yes, I'm wearing the shirt because it's going to help my speed. All right, we got to introduce you because you're a legend down here. You're a legend everywhere.
Dun, dun,
Right?
dun.
Well, thank you.
Jeff Rouse?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, Jeff, tell everybody at home why I'm swimming against you.
I think you're swimming against me because I grew up here but swam in 2 Olympics, the 92 and 96 Olympics. I have 3 gold medals and a silver.
Was that all?
That's all. That's all. Still live here with my family now. The swimmer, I'm blessed to have this facility, my name on this facility, which is a beautiful
Okay, I'm
facility.
sorry. So let's see. 3-time gold medalist in the Olympics. You had some previous world records. You have a swim center named after you, and you're swimming against him?
Yeah, but the deal is
Good luck.
the deal is this: I win, we rename the swim center.
That's the deal.
All right?
That's the deal.
That's the deal.
Yeah, the T Barnes.
Yes, but if I have a heart attack on the way down, you've got to stop and help me. You can't.
Well, no, the good news is the first responders are just outside.
That's
Yes.
true.
So we'll get to
Now,
you
let me
quickly.
mention, there's a crowd literally of like 100 people here to watch this race, so this is going to be very embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff.
All right, come on.
Let's do it.
All right, let's
Do you
go.
want to give him any tips?
Yeah, so are you going to wear the shirt?
Yeah, I'm going to wear the
All
shirt.
right.
That
My only
provides
tip would-
drag.
Okay. You know, take
It's
it.
up to you. It's up to
Come
you.
on,
but-
take it off. Take it off. Tell Tucker to take it off. There we go. Now
All right, Jeff, let's do it.
start the race. All right, so I'm going to be the official starter here. We've got Jeff Rouse in lane 1. We've got Tucker Barnes in lane 2. Swimmers, take your mark. Beep, and they're off.
did.
Oh, wow.
You know what? He's doing a combination.
Good effort.
He's doing a backstroke, the front stroke, any stroke just to get to the end. Good job, though, Tuck.
That's hard.
Let's face it, he was going up against an Olympian.
Good effort.
I think he'd be going up against...
If Tucker didn't take that slight break midway, he
probably would have been at least a little close.
Tucker, you did awesome. That's right. You rocked it. You rocked it. You're our Olympian.
Let's not lie here.
He did it. He did it great. He gets some kind of medal, maybe a tin medal. I don't know. But anyway, you win to be the best sport ever. You still got it, my friend. Continue to make Stafford proud. And we are so honored to be here in your swim center.
Thank you very much.
All right. I actually really wish I could kind of jump in.
Oh, poor Tuck.
We're so proud of you.
You did a great job.
He really tried.
He did some sort of job.
Well, every Zip Trip, we like to take a moment and honor the men and women who risk it all to save others. It's a segment we call First Responder Friday. This morning, Allison's hanging out with the team from Stafford County, including the infamous dancing deputy. Good morning to you guys.
Good morning. Yes, I'm so happy to be out here with the finest in Stafford, Virginia. This is Chief Lockhart. He's with Stafford County Fire and Rescue. Good morning to you, Chief.
Good morning, Allison.
And this is Major McAllister. He is with the Stafford County Sheriff's Department. Good morning to you.
Morning.
Let me start with you, sir. You've been in the field for 30 years here in Stafford for 7.
Correct.
We know you run into danger when others run out, but I love what you're doing with the community. Can you highlight some of the programs you're involved with?
Absolutely. In addition to our emergency response, we're also actively involved with Stafford County Public Schools on our backpack program, where we donate supplied backpacks to children who are under-resourced in the community. In addition, in the fall, we start our Operation Warm, our Coats for Kids program. Both of those are done in conjunction with our combination career and volunteer system, Local 4012 of the International Association of Firefighters, and several corporate partners as well. And so we're providing warm coats for kids for the wintertime, school supplies for them at the start of the school year, and we just really enjoy being able to get out and support those programs.
It's just amazing. I know everyone in Stafford must appreciate that. And Major, let me ask you, look, we talked about it and we see the force here, but you brought like some of the kids that you're helping out this summer, right?
Reinforcements, yes.
Reinforcements. Tell us about what you're involved with the community as well.
Well, even on behalf of Sheriff Decatur and the men and women of Stafford Sheriff's Office, it's great to be here with you today. And even though we're in the midst of summer, school is out, but you know what our focus is? Our focus is on our most precious commodity in the county is our youth. And it just so happens that this week we are holding our 9th annual Badges for Baseball camp. And you'll see over here to my right, we have 78 kids from the community that are participating in the week-long camp. During that time period, they focus on the fundamentals of baseball, but then they also develop relationships with mentors and their coaches who are also sheriff's deputies.
And it starts that good feeling between law enforcement and the community.
Yes.
It's amazing. And you guys look pretty sharp. I know I'm not really supposed to say that. Y'all look sharp too, Chief. All right. Thank you for being here. We are so humbled and grateful for you all inviting us into this community. But I also have to, let me step aside a little bit because we have a couple of national celebrities with us too, who just happen to be connected with Stafford. Of course, you know the dancing deputy Diggs just on America's Got Talent. We were so proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know why they asked you, but we can only be happy that you're staying right here.
That's right, not going anywhere.
How was the experience?
The experience was really great, and you know, I got to get that positive message out there that, you know, we as law enforcement officers love the community, and that we're part of the community, and the community is part of us. And so that message was what I wanted to send, and I think the nation got it.
Message sent. And then so you've been in studio, we appreciate that. And you, sir, have also been in studio. This is Deputy Jim Clark, but he's also an actor and a movie director. I mean, please, we just got the creme de la creme out. What's your next project that you're working on?
Well, I'm going to do the real-life story of Deontay Diggs, the dancing deputy. And I'm going to play Deontay, and I got to tell you, I got some skills. No, I'm about to go up and do a movie in New York that Keanu Reeves is executive producing, and then Sheriff Decatur and I have started Operation Lead here. We're very excited about working with the arts and the kids, and inspiring kids to act and direct and write and produce. And so we, you know, my first community policing school was taught by David Decatur, Sheriff Decatur, when he was a lieutenant in 1997 in Stafford County. So we've been doing it a long time here. We're community first, and that's the #1 thing.
Great things happening here in Stafford. Thank you all. Thank you, and thank you for all that you do, not just today, of course, but every day. All righty, back into you guys in the studio. Stafford's got it going on, y'all.
It really does. Congrats to all of them, and thanks for all they do.
Within your soul, just
So many great people, and we have more on tap, right?
Yeah, awesome community.
I heard you lost the swim.
Well, it was like that close.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
how close was it, Tucker?
Like that.
That close. Okay,
Well,
all
I
right.
mean, there's no actual tape of it, so.
Oh, I get it.
You know, it was live on TV, by the way. But it was super fun. You were awesome.
Yeah,
You really,
Jeff's great
you know,
sport.
It was. And everybody here in Stafford has just been so gracious and welcoming. We've got our hometown hero that we're going to do this hour.
Right.
We're going to, of course, get a taste of Stafford as well with some restaurants.
A little drink of Stafford, too.
Cheers.
A little drink
Amen
of Stafford,
to that.
too. What I really one-word community.
Community.
One
Yes.
word community out here.
Totally
We're happy
feel
to
that,
be
too.
here. Most definitely.
Hey, quickly, I'll just let you know it's going to be hot and humid this afternoon. I mean, nothing terrible. Upper
I
80s, low
couldn't tell
90s.
there was hot and humid at all in my hair. Could
You see mine?
Yeah, right. All right. Okay.
Hey, guys, toss it back into you.
Yeah.
All right, give me a G.
Give me a D. Give me a D, DC.
Holly and Tucker holding it down on our zip trip today in Stafford County at Stafford. Hey, guys, good morning to you.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning in the studio. Yes, indeed. Right now, though, we're here with some very important people. We are here with Gwyneth's Gift Foundation, and this is the husband and wife dynamic powerhouse team that run it. Joel and Jennifer Griffin, chair of the board and the president. Good morning to both of you.
Thank you.
This is a tough week for you, I'm sure. You have a very personal message to share in name of your beautiful daughter, Gwyneth. Can you tell us about the foundation?
So yes, Gwyneth's Gift Foundation is a 501c3. We are focused on saving lives and creating a culture of action behind the importance of CPR and the use of AEDs. And as you mentioned, our journey actually started in 2012 following the collapse and subsequent loss of our daughter, Gwyneth. After the events of that day, we set upon ourselves to create a law called Gwyneth's Gift in the state of Virginia. It requires CPR training for teachers, the placement of AEDs in all schools, and the training for high school graduates effective this school year. After we wrote that law, we continued our advocacy with the American Heart Association and helped to testify in DC and Maryland, where they have the student component of the law. And following that, we decided we wanted to be able to make sure that the teachers and the schools, especially in the more rural areas, had the support necessary to actually get the AED. So we created Gwyneth's Gift Foundation actually last year.
Right.
And under the foundation, we have 3 programs. The first program is an overall awareness program where we offer free training to the public. We do that at one event a year and then 3 smaller events throughout the year. We also have the AED component where we actually help to pay for the AEDs and deploy them not only to schools but to other public locations, such as this wonderful facility we are at today. And then our third component, students were with Gwyneth the day that this happened, and we want to honor them because they too are the future at knowing CPR. And so we offer scholarships.
And specifically, I know, Joel, that you wanted to talk about why Stafford County, why particularly here you wanted to do this.
Well, Stafford County was one of the last duty stations I had in the Marine Corps. I met my wife here. We've raised 2 beautiful daughters here in the public schools that's partaking of the soccer fields that you see here today. But, you know, most importantly, Stafford County is part of the a culture of action that we're trying to create. The citizens are very involved in the community. You know, Stafford County was the first heart-safe community in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and last year was the 4th county in the entire Commonwealth to implement Pulse Point, which is an app that they have and used with the AED, with the 911 providers that you see behind you. So we were very excited to be a part of this and creating this culture of action within the community and the region and throughout the Commonwealth.
I love it. Well, I mean, I think any parent watching this, you can't even wrap your mind around having to deal with the loss of a child, and the fact that you all were able to find purpose and able to keep her alive and have that be a gift to all the lives that you are now saving. That's why you're our hometown hero.
Thank you.
And I have to stop talking because I'm going to cry. You are amazing. You are amazing. This is small, but you know,
powerful.
We hope you remember us. Yeah. I can tell you that we will never forget you all. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Back on into you all.
Oh, congratulations to you. Okay, more to come this morning on Good Day. We're all about the music this morning, and coming up a little later, Kenny Lattimore joining us live in the loft.
First, though, let's check in with our junior reporter for a look at what else is coming up this hour. Good morning.
Hello, my name is Jake McAllister, and I'm today's Fox 5 Junior Reporter. Coming up, an interviewer with Grammy-nominated singer Kenny Lattimore. and you don't want to miss the taste of Stafford. Only on the #1 rated Good Day DC.
Here, pockets full of sunshine here in the loft because we are jamming as our folks out in Stafford are too. We showed you the 5 must-stops in Stafford County last hour, right? And first on that list was Ferry Farm, the childhood home of a founding father.
This hour, we are spending a little more time at the historic site, and for details, we turn it over to our favorite history buff, Allison Seymour. Good morning, Al.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here right now with one of our 5 must-stops. In the flesh, we like to break out the 5 must-stops, and we like to do it in person. This is Dave Maraca. He is with the Ferry Farm exhibit site, the boyhood home of George Washington. Tell us all about it.
Sure. Ferry Farm is where George Washington grew up. He lived there from age 6 to age 22. And
6 to 22, that's like all of his life.
His formative years are certainly there. And so when people talk about George Washington, they usually talk about his older years when he was an adult. And we like to talk about his formative years, what made George the exceptional person he became. And we look at it a little differently than most historians. We use historical records, but we also use archaeological information.
And you helped to lead that charge as the vice president for museum content. I don't want to brag, but I wanted to be an archaeologist when I was in 7th grade.
It's not too late.
Say it again. Tell me what you found on the archaeological dig.
We have over 750,000 artifacts to date.
Wow.
A lot of them are colonial, but people were living on that landscape for about 12,000 years. And so every time somebody lives there, they leave stuff behind, and we collect it and learn about the past of Ferry Farm.
12,000 years. So can you tell us about, the native peoples before that and just some of the little nuggets that you found?
Sure. We have about 1 out of every 5 artifacts we find is Native American, and we have projectile points, arrowheads, and all the tools that they use, and we have gaming pieces so we can talk about sort of their social life as well.
Right.
And so all those things are available through recovery and archaeology.
When people come out, what do they learn about George Washington?
So we learned that George Washington, his family went through a lot of adversity when they lived at Ferry Farm, and sort of how his family overcame that adversity.
Really? Like what?
So, for example, his father died when he was 13, and so his family had to sort of redesign their whole existence. His mother became a widow, and so that's a different social standing in 18th century life. And then because of inheritance, they had lost most of their income, and so they had to sort of restart their income streams.
Okay. So, tell us, open to the public? Are there certain hours we can go?
We are open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday, 12 to 5, and we're having a special party on 4th of July.
Oh, tell us about it.
So it's lowered admission. It's $1 for admission, and we have craftspeople. We're actually putting back the Washington House as we speak, and so people can come.
Of the time back then?
So we're rebuilding it. It was an archaeology site, and now it's back, and so we're putting it back up, and so you can see the house being built. We have craftsmen, we have games, we have music, we have theater, we have food, we have all kinds of fun. It's a great experience.
Yes.
And so the weather's beautiful it's on the Rappahannock River, and so nice breezes during the day. Just an incredible experience for all kinds of families.
We thank you for being with us today.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for being, and I look forward to visiting, and maybe you can, give me some insider tips on being an archaeologist.
All right, we'll
at
make
51. Okay, this is Dave Maraca. He is with the Ferry Farm, the boyhood home of George Washington. Back inside to the studio now. Hey, guys.
Hey, oh, thank you, guys.
All right, welcome back. Having a great time down here in Stafford. What a great morning we've had, and I am joined by my esteemed colleague, Jake McAllister. Did I get your name right, Jake?
Yes.
All right, and we are doing what?
Junior reporter.
Junior reporter, that's right. Okay, now I get to ask you one quick question, then I'll hand the microphone over to you. Tell me about where you go to school and what you're doing this summer.
I'm at school at Grafton Village Elementary School, and this summer, I was playing baseball. It just ended. We lost our second playoff game, but we had a good time playing.
Good. And is anybody you want to say hi to? Your mom, your dad? Your dad's a first responder. He's here today, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the cop. He makes sure the family's safe.
Oh, that's great. Well, we love it, and we really appreciate him. He seems like a very nice dad. All right, I'm going to hand off the microphone, and you can ask me some questions. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the percentage of us getting rain today?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll go with 15%. Now, if you're in the mountains out to the west, there's a better chance for a thunderstorm, but I think for the rest of us, we're going to be just hot today. It's getting hot, right? You got a long sleeve shirt on. It's starting to feel pretty hot out here, right?
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit sweating.
All right, that's a good question. What else you got?
Hamburgers or hot dogs?
Hamburgers with cheese, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think hamburgers with cheese, yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's a great question. I think we got time for at least one more.
What's your favorite NFL team?
Oh, that is a great question. Okay, so I grew up in Maryland, and my two teams are the Washington Redskins, and I've told everybody at home, and I also like the Baltimore Ravens because I am a Maryland kid. Who's your favorite team?
The Redskins.
And what kind of season do you think they're going to have this year?
I don't really know, but
who's your favorite player?
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah. Do you think he deserves a long-term, what's it called? A long-term...
Oh, this is turning contract. This is turning into a sports report. Absolutely, he deserves a long-term contract. Well, look, here's the deal. You got to pay up for the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Right? And he's been doing pretty well with the Redskins, right?
Yeah.
So I think we got to pay the man.
Yeah.
You know what? But if he wants to give us a little bit of whatever he signs for, that'd be great, right?
Yes.
You agree with that?
Yeah.
Then we could get a lot of cheeseburgers.
Yes.
All right, we're going to toss it back inside. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, I want you to toss it in, and I want you to say, hey, Aaron, Annie, and Maureen, and whoever else is there, back to you.
Aaron, what? I never forget.
Okay, just say, hey, all you people, back to you.
Hey, all you people, back to you.
And wave.
Well said, well said. Hey.
So we're on each other's teams here in the loft, and this morning we're giving a special shout out to some of the teams down in Stafford who just so happen to be state champions. And for that, we turn it over to the fabulous Holly Morris. Hey, Holly, what's going on?
Hey, Paul. It is so good to hear from you this morning. And guess what? I am definitely winning here on this zip trip because Stafford is amazing. But Stafford, they know a thing or two about winning. You're right. Because let me just tell you who I have. On this side, I have the Wildcats from Mountain View High School, the field hockey team, and they just happen to be the 2017 Virginia State champs. And then on this side, I have the wrestling team from Brook Point High School. And they just happen to be the 2017 Virginia State champs. How amazing is that? Winners, all of them, and obviously winning starts at the top, and that's why I'm going to start with the coaches. Kim, come on out here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so was this your first state title win?
No, this is my first as a head coach. I also won as the assistant coach with my mom. She was head coach in 2015.
I think she just said I've been there before, Holly. Yes. That's what she said. So take me through a little bit of was it a dramatic season? Was it ever in question that you might not win, or was it, wire to wire, you guys were always on top?
Starting from the beginning, I have a bunch of young girls who came in. So from the beginning, we did not expect it, but you could just continually see them grow each game, and it was a phenomenal win at the end, very dramatic, and I can't thank these girls enough. They're amazing athletes, so they definitely deserved it.
Okay, when you actually realized you were going to win, what'd you do?
I screamed.
Go ahead. Let's do it. Reenact.
I was like, oh my gosh, woo!
We're state champs. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. Keep the winning tradition alive.
We will.
And we'll come back and visit again.
Okay,
but I have another winner on this side, and this is Jake, who happens to be the coach of the wrestling team. All right, so now is this your all's first state title?
It is our first state title in school history.
So that's got to feel pretty good.
It feels great.
They're making history here in Stafford. So take me through your season. I mean, was it something that you guys expected? Was it a goal from the start? Or at what point did you know what, we just might be able to do this?
It was definitely our goal from the start. We went in the season looking to win conference title, regional title. We kind of lost those early on and then revamped during state time, came back together, wrestled hard, and they wrestled an awesome tournament.
Okay, the moment you knew you were going to be state champions, what'd you do?
It didn't hit me until we hit the parking lot, and I looked to my coach, and we kind of just like had that look, and we were like, oh my God, we
cried. It's okay. You can say it.
I cried a little bit.
All right, because real men cry. So, it's interesting, though, because when you win your first title, right, how do you keep that going? Because now the next year, the expectation is high, right?
Yes, we have to keep the expectation high, and I expect that from our guys from the start. From day one, I expect them to give 100% all the time. So we just have to come in there and do the same thing. We got some things to work on, and we'll go back and repeat.
All right. I love it. It's always sweet to repeat. Okay, before we go, though, should we show them the hardware? Yes. All right, hands out, everybody. I want to show you what Virginia State Champ rings look like. We have the female version, and then, of course, we have the male version. And now, this is no state ring, but we have a little hardware we want to give you as well. Ben, come on in here. This is my lovely assistant, Ben, and he is going to hand to you these wonderful plaques that you can hang amongst all your accolades that say you are our hometown teams, and we are so darn proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. One more cheer. Let's send it back. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Holly. We need some champagne.
Yes. Welcome back. Time now, 10:40. Our trip to Stafford is almost over, sadly. That means it's your time or our time for our favorite part. We're raising a glass to the weekend, right? We work for the weekend.
Yes. Exactly.
I work for the weekend.
Yay.
That's another story.
So let's head back out to the Zip Trip team because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So good morning. Who's drinking over there?
Yeah, well, we are going to imbibe, Paul, in just a second. But first, we're going to fill our bellies with this goodness. And this is Family Pizzeria. Lindsay Kane is with them. They are the oldest restaurant in Stafford, right?
One of the oldest.
One of the oldest?
Like to say, yes.
So here's what's so amazing is that we didn't even have to cook these pizzas. We just put them out and the sun's cooking them.
Exactly.
Or at least that's what it feels like. All right, so tell us a little bit about the Family Pizzeria.
Yeah, so Family Pizzeria has actually been around since the 70s. Started up in Woodbridge, Virginia, a little bit north of here. Moved down in around the 80s. My dad bought it in 1985, and we've been around ever since, around Stafford.
But one of the little tidbits about Family Pizzeria that I love so much is the fact that you actually closed. You've been at several different locations, but you closed for a little bit to spend more time with family.
With me, to be exact.
You were the reason.
Exactly. I'm sorry, Stafford. Yes, my parents decided to close for a few years in 2000 when I was in middle school. And so they decided, once I got a little bit older and I could actually work there, why not open back up?
You know what? Hashtag good parents, though.
Right, exactly.
For focusing on you and now giving back to the community in this delicious, edible way.
Exactly.
So let's talk about your specialties.
Yeah, our specialties obviously is pizza. We do New York-style pizza in brick-bottom, gas-fired ovens, which is, don't find that very often anymore. So everything is handmade. We, come in early, make our sauce, make our dough, cut our cheese. Everything is freshly made. Cook it to order, so it's always fresh and delicious. We also do have really good wings. That's probably our second most popular thing. We make our barbecue sauces in-house as well. We've also brought our chicken salad, which is one of our most popular subs, because we do offer a variety of subs and sandwiches. And then for those eating a little healthier, we do have some salads on board as well.
I'm sorry, did you say healthy?
I know, what even is that?
No, the salad actually looks amazing, and I love super saucy wings, so those are my favorites. So this might be the most important question. Do you do delivery?
Unfortunately, we don't, but my dad always says good pizza does not come out of the trunk of a car.
Oh, there you go. So you know what that means? None is coming up to us at 5151 Wisconsin Avenue Northwest, but we will gladly road trip down here to get a taste of this. It looks amazing. Not the only restaurant, though, here in Stafford. Tucker's got another taste. Hey,
yeah, I certainly do. But we're going to do the interview while we're dancing, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do a little dance.
Yeah. All right, I'm joined by Brandon. Brandon, tell me your restaurant. Tell me where you're located.
All right. Well, we're located in Stafford, Virginia. It's the Potomac's Point Winery, and I'm the executive chef for the Le Grand Cru Bistro.
Okay, so this obviously looks like it's maybe too fancy for me.
Hey,
tell me what you're cooking.
Well, let me tell you something. When you come to the winery, we want to transport you. Our menu is seasonal Mediterranean fare, and you just want to feel like you're in Europe when we're at our winery. So over here we have a burrata mozzarella. It's wrapped in a little bit of prosciutto and it's served with tomato gazpacho with some microgreens and some imported Italian olive oil.
That's amazing.
Delicious.
Looks delicious.
Next we're local yokels, so in Maryland you got to do jumbo lump crab meat. We have delicious jumbo lump crab meat.
But wait, you're in Virginia.
Yeah, but Maryland crab.
Right, Maryland crab.
Absolutely.
But it could be Virginia crab, technically.
Technically, wherever we're swimming.
Okay,
yeah. All right. And it comes with a tarragon remoulade and garnished with some nice fennel and shaved citrus supremes as well.
All right, dessert specialty at your place?
One of our favorites. It's a lavender panna cotta. It's just a fancy Italian custard, and it's garnished with some fresh berries and mint as well.
What's your favorite meal to make for a special lady?
A special lady? Well, she knows who she is at home. It's going to have to be homemade pasta. I come from an Italian family, so homemade pasta, absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Keep that in mind. I usually make like Velveeta or something like that, like mac and cheese. It's not the same.
Sounds like a heck of a night.
All right, tell me about the wine.
All right.
So this is David, right?
Yeah, David. I'm the winemaker at Potomac Point Winery. We are very happy. We're celebrating our 10th anniversary this month. So, we've been in the area for a while. We have a Chardonnay, very refreshing wines for the summer. We have a Chardonnay stainless steel. We have a blend that is a red blend, very, very crisp and lean, fruit forward. That goes with almost everything, very versatile. And then we have for dessert, we have a port wine that, with some sugar, some, nice and bright flavors that, we bring you to another state.
All right, I love it. Again, name of your restaurant?
Potomac Point Winery at the LeGrand Cru Bistro.
All right, we're going to toss it back inside of the group. Hi, Allison.
Hey, I just have some quick shout-outs. Major Impressions, thank you for the towels. DJ Bill Carroll, thank you. Jeff Rouse Swim Center. And the birthday girl who drove an hour and 40 minutes, Cynthia, to be with us today on this zip trip. Back inside to you guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Time now, 10:45.
Stafford County, you are awesome. Our team out there, we're going to have you guys close out the show with a goodbye. Have a great weekend, everyone. See you then.
Bye, guys.
All right, guys. Oh, my gosh. Holiday has a new baby. Oh, my goodness. And it was birthed right here in Stafford. Hey, listen, this has been amazing. DJ Bill Carroll has brought it. We have danced through the morning, and we're dancing our way on into a holiday weekend.
Yeah, temperatures in the 90s for the next couple days. Our next chance for some rain will be really tomorrow afternoon. Some strong thunderstorms, but that's about it for the weekend. So just plain old hot and humid as we get into the 4th of July weekend.
Perfect.